confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.
Hey yo, what's up, man? It's your boy T SKO to the day. Tusco D, you guys already know, man. Back with you guys with another episode of Streets is Watching. For those of you guys that are new to our channel, please do click that red button and subscribe. We're really trying hard to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of February, and you know, your one subscription will actually go a long way in making sure that we actually achieve that. Now, Afeta, I know I've been sitting on this for a minute. You guys have been sending me messages just basically asking me, you know, about this story and asking me to actually post a video. I've been sitting on it basically because I've been trying to get a little more clarity. So don't be surprised if tomorrow I post another video with, you know, the version of the people on the song basically giving me what they meant on the lyrics. But apparently Stogie T has come out on a song by AKA called Star Signs and actually fired a shot at Riky and Cassper Nyovest. Let's actually take a look at the lyrics and actually see what he said.
How ironic, so much Gucci but no material or music. I'm iconic, out in public, I say your name, you wouldn't do shit. Different nigga, no comparing, used to living off your parents. Goofy lyrics on the air, they took the mickey, I don't care. My children in Disneyland, Paris. Stamps in Lusaka, I'm abroad. Can't get Mufasa by antelopes, no.
Now listening to those lyrics, you guys can tell the part that people were actually asking about and saying that was that a shot at Riky is the part where Stogie T comes out to say how ironic, so much Gucci but no material or music. And then it says, I'm iconic, out in public, I'll say your name and you wouldn't do shit. Now it's clear why people would think that that line is actually a shot at Riky, because Riky has been the guy who's been flying to Europe for, you know, some fashion weeks with Gucci, and you know, he's basically been the guy who's been coming out like his Kotani, basically showing off his clothes, showing off what he's wearing, you know, in interviews and so on and so forth. So it's clear when he says that, you know, how ironic, so much Gucci but no material or music, why that would be directed at Riky. My thoughts are it's too much of a coincidence, though it's not very clear that he directed that at Riky, but it's too much of a coincidence for me to actually deny that it's not a shot at Riky. And also when you listen to the next line where he says, I'm iconic, out in public, I say your name, you wouldn't do shit. Riky had one of the wackest diss tracks of all time a few years back, a song by the name of Say My Name. So it could be that he was referencing that and basically saying that if I say the name out in public, you wouldn't do anything. Now the next lines that he continues with, I'm not necessarily sure whether they're directed at Riky, because he talks about someone who is used to being dependent on his parents and, you know, so on and so forth, and you know, that has goofy lyrics and so on and so forth. I'm not exactly sure whether that is directed at Riky. If you guys think it's directed at Riky, you guys can let me know in the comment section. And then there's the part where people are thinking that he was firing a shot at Cassper Nyovest. I also played it for you guys. That's where he actually comes out and says, you know, we cannot be Mufasa by these antelopes. That's a clear line. We already know who calls himself Mufasa. And you know, it would make sense why he would come out and actually say that we cannot be Mufasa by these antelopes, given what happened with him and Cassper Nyovest at the SA Hip Hop Awards, where, you know, he was actually booed off stage after Cassper came up on stage saying that, you know, Stogie T never did anything for him. Just reading these lyrics overall though, I feel like they are very indirect. I don't feel like they're strong enough given what happened at the Sahars and what happened afterwards. Maybe I'm a bit biased because of what happened to me, between me and Cassper Nyovest. Maybe that's why I'm feeling a bit biased, but I do feel like, yo, Stogie T, you gotta give these guys some bars, man. I mean, I have a whole diss track ready for Cassper Nyovest. I got the T-Bit beat ready. I got my verses ready, bruh. But, you know, my team actually stopped me and said, yo, if you release a diss track to this guy, it's gonna seem too thirsty. So you are my hope. You are my hope to actually say that you are the one who's going to give this guy's bars for me. Okay? I don't know about Riky because, you know, Riky, you know, is a cool guy. I actually like him. But if you could give Cassper Nyovest some bars, you gotta give that guy some bars, bro. That guy had you booed off stage, bro. He had people booing you as you stood up there and you were speaking. People were like, boo, boo. Come on, bro. You gotta give this guy a little more bars than that. You gotta, if I got a whole diss track and I'm a vlogger, man, you gotta at least have like 2 or 5 songs for that nigga. Anyway, I might be a bit biased, but you guys leave me a comment in the comment section letting me know what you think about these lyrics. Do you guys think that Stogie T was firing shots at Riky and Cassper Nyovest with these lines? And if so, what do you guys think of the lyrics overall? Leave me a comment and definitely subscribe. Awesome. Now wait, Emma Billy, I know you wanna go, but click that red button and subscribe and put some respect on a younger name, man. Awesome.